I found it. I heard it. We're good? We're live? Yes. Wait. Wait, do you want me to keep moving around? No, you can just chill for a second.
Today we're down at the Viking Field.
Does this place have a name?
Yeah, Viking Field.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure. Viking Stadium. Today we're down at Viking Stadium. Oh! Oh! I think got shot. Can we go live?
Welcome to Viking Stadium. Welcome to Viking Stadium as we begin 12 minutes into the match here. Still no score. We had technical difficulties that prevented us from going on the air, but we are here now, so we welcome you in. I'm Bruce Kuntz. I'm here with Kai Preston and Juju Hancock, and we're going to be bringing you this one. Today is South Tahoe Boys Soccer going up against Bishop Manouge Boys Soccer, and this should be a good one.
I do agree with you there, Bruce. Bishop Manouge is a very well-organized team, and you can tell when they warm up. As of now, the ball's been mostly on the Bishop Manouge defensive side, so we haven't really seen it on our South Tahoe side that much, but that's pretty much it for right now.
Yeah, this should be a really good one. Bishop Manouge comes in hot. They've won 3 in a row and come in with a 4-0-1 overall record. So Bishop Manouge probably the favorites coming in here, but the Vikings are going to look up to pull off an upset at home.
That's right, folks. Our Vikings looking for an upset, and as of right now, the Manouge has been on a hot streak, but they have had a few injuries in the past couple days. Out right now is number 2, AJ Roskowski, number 6, Pierce Plumbing, 7, Jacob Ledesma, 14, Lucas Weyer, 17, Dwayne Rodriguez, and number 29, Tikayo Cervantes.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of injuries for Bishop Manouge as they come in with 6 different guys out of the lineup being injured. So, you know, they'll have to overcome that. So that could definitely play in Tahoe's advantage. You know, Bishop Manouge coming in hot but missing some of their key guys. So Tahoe will look to take advantage of that.
Exactly.
The Vikings coming in are 1-1-1 overall on the year so far, with 1 tie in their only league game. They had 0-0 tie against Elko on Saturday. So, you know, this should be a good one. We apologize for being on the air a little bit late here, but we're in now, so we welcome you into the broadcast.
Looks like we're going to have a offsides more kick from Bishop Manouge. Taking the kick, number 35, Dominic Chip. Looks like it's going to be out of bounds on the south tower end of the field. Looks like it's going to be a throw-in.
We're 15 minutes into the first half here. Got a little bit of a stoppage of play here as they wait for
The ball to come back with the fence. For right now, the Vikings have a few players back from injury. One big special mention on the South Tower squad, number 8, Miguel Galicia. He's recently back from a groin strain. It's good to see him back on the field, and
should be a big help to the Vikings to have him back for sure. This is his first game in the season. Unfortunately, though, the Vikings are without number 7, Jackson King, as he's out with an ankle injury. So the Vikings will hope Miguel Galicia can fill the hole that Jackson King leaves.
looks like Alonzo Grajeda brings it up the field.
Ball's going to be deflected by Bishop Manouge, and they'll take possession.
Number 35, Dominic Chip, kicks it back to their goalkeeper.
Good tackle there on the other side of the field. Vikings are going to get it out of bounds.
Looks like number 26, Oscar Mendoza, taking the throw-in. Such a big throw-in for a freshman. We have
Yeah.
a few freshmen on this varsity squad today.
You know, that's definitely one thing to talk about. The makeup of these two teams they're built very, very differently. Bishop Manouge
Yeah.
comes in. They've got 7 freshmen on the roster, which is a lot more than you typically expect to see on a varsity team. But
Exactly.
you know, they're young. That's probably a good sign for their future as they, you know, come in with that 4-0-1 record. If they're able to win that many games and be that successful with 7 freshmen on the roster, that could be a sign of a good 4 years to come for the Bishop Manouge soccer program.
I agree with that, Bruce. Right now, our Vikings don't have too many freshmen, but it is mostly sophomores and juniors, right?
Yep, that's right. We've got 2 freshmen on the South Tahoe side, but 4 sophomores and 8 juniors make up the team. Vikings also have 7 seniors on the roster tonight.
That's going to be very good going forward the next couple of years.
Yep, Vikings will definitely look for those 7 seniors to try and, you know, share as much wisdom and experience with the younger guys as they can. 8 juniors on the team, like I said, so they'll have a good chunk of the cast returning for next season.
A couple of those seniors captains this year, Miguel Galicia and Isaac Barreo. It's good to see them on the field together.
Definitely, they're the leaders of this team, and now that Miguel is back, it's good to see them out there, you know, competing and being able to lead.
It's going to be interesting to see how this game goes, judging Bishop Manouge plays on a smaller real grass field, and our South Tahoe field is all turf and pretty big. What do you think about that, Bruce?
Yeah, I mean, that will definitely be something that we notice tonight. I mean, playing on turf versus playing on grass is definitely a much different feel, so if that is going to give an advantage to one side, it'll definitely be Tahoe, as Bishop Manouge is forced to get used to the turf versus their normal grass.
I agree. Number 2, Alexis Rosas takes a kick out of bounds for South Tahoe. Looks like Bishop Manouge will be taking a goal kick.
This has been a competitive one so far. Ball's been pretty evenly distributed on both sides of the field, so been competitive. Ball's moving a lot, so neither side has established dominance so far.
The goalkeeper on Bishop Manouge today, number 21, Holden Woodruff.
And for the Tahoe side, goalkeeping will be Mario Jimenez Lopez.
Isaac Brejo passes back to Alonzo. Nice give and go there by the South Tahoe squad.
Good job by Bishop Minogue, though, to intercept the pass.
Levi, right there.
Looks like in the last couple of minutes, Levi Hernandez, number 17, checked into the game for the Vikings. He's a junior, and he's going to be looking to go out there and make an impact.
Throw in for Bishop Minogue. This game's been pretty back and forth so far. It's good to see the teams evenly balanced and knows that we're going to be in for a good game.
Definitely. I mean, ball's been moving back and forth a lot. You know, neither side has really had possession of the ball more than the other. So as the game goes on, we'll see if one side is able to, take advantage and become the front runners.
Number 26, Oscar Mendoza, kicks it over to Andrew Vasquez. Bishop Minogue recovers the ball.
Bishop Minogue in the middle of the field. It's going to be stolen by Isaac Brejo.
Levi with the ball, kicks it over, and is unsuccessful by the Vikings. Bishop Minogue throwing. The kick up from the defense for the South Tahoe Vikings. Looks like Andrew Vasquez pressuring the ball. Coming over to help.
Andrew's done a great job so far in this one. He's been on the ball a lot, given a lot of pressure, and he's forced a couple of turnovers. So looks like we've got a Bishop Minogue player down, but play will continue.
Centered from number 26, Oscar Mendoza, and overshot.
That was a good opportunity there, missed by the Vikings. Good job getting the centering pass, and the shot was just a little bit high.
It was a great opportunity for the Vikings, but it looks like it's going to be a Bishop Minogue goal kick again, and looks like
Bishop Minogue has had a couple of goal kicks so far, so the Vikings have had the ball in the Bishop Minogue side of the field a couple of times and have gotten a couple of shots on goal, so they'll look to keep that going through the rest of the game.
Taking the goal kick for Bishop Minogue, number 35, Dominic Chip. Big kick up the field, returned by number 26, Oscar Mendoza. Back, and it's going to be out of bounds again for a Bishop Minogue goal kick. You can see the sportsmanship of one of South Tahoe's own, Levi Hernandez, number 17, as he kicks the ball to the goalkeeper of Bishop Minogue.
Yep, Holden Woodruff is going to throw it in here now. Actually, he's going to kick it. Looks like it's intercepted by Tahoe, but
by Andrew Vasquez recovers.
Vikings have the ball in the middle now, shot on goal, but it looks like a good stop there and a save from Holden Woodruff.
It seems like Bishop Minogue has really good teamwork, doesn't they?
Yeah, working together well so far. Both sides seem to be. Vasquez with it.
That was a really good shot by number 17, Levi Hernandez.
Yeah, definitely. It took a very good save from Holden Woodruff to keep that from going in. That was a good opportunity for the Vikings to get an early lead. Actually, in the last couple minutes, Vikings have had a couple good opportunities and shots on goal, but Bishop Minogue's been able to keep him out of the goal.
Another mention, number 19 in the South Tahoe squad, Brandon Lopez. He initiated that shot and had it going. He is a freshman, so it's good to see him out in the field.
Yeah, he's done a great job so far, and it's impressive to see him on the field starting at striker. He's one of the two freshmen on the team, and he's been able to crack the starting lineup here in his first couple of games up at the high school level.
Very true. It's back to Andrew Vasquez. Takes a minute, passes it back to the defense. You'll see number 22, Alexis Cabrera, bring it up. Bishop Minogue gets it back. Number 44, Devin Valley, brings it down the field.
Valley's going to get it into the center. It looks like that's
number 22, Caleb Richard.
McCormack. We did have a couple of roster edits before the game. We went down, spoke to both the South Tahoe and the Bishop Manogue coaches, and a couple of the notes on the Bishop Manogue roster online were incorrect. So we are trying to cope with that and do the best that we can here. They had a couple late additions to the roster, so it's like the Vikings have possession back now. It's Rosas. Now Jimenez. Back across the field. Vikings looking together to put together another possession and get a shot here, but that one will be intercepted by Holden Woodruff. Gonna punt. Vasquez has it. Vasquez gets it into the middle. But the ball's lost. Looks like that was number 23, Caleb Richter, taking it for Bishop Manogue as a whistle blows.
Handball by the Bishop Manogue. Miners. Technical difficulties there. Isaac Barrera with the kick. Oh, and then Lopez takes it. And goal! For your South Tahoe Vikings scored the freshman, number 19, Brandon Lopez.
Yeah, he's been great so far, and he's able to put the Vikings on the board here. Good competitive first little bit of soccer, and 25 minutes in, Brandon Lopez is able to put the Vikings on the board with the 1-0 lead. It was a good job following the handball there. Vikings did not waste any time and wound up with the score immediately.
Substitution for the Bishop Manogue Miners.
Looks like it's Ian Graytrix coming in. As Bo Bland is going to head to the Bishop Manogue bench.
Looks like maybe a little fatigue on the Bishop Manogue side. You can see a few players squatting.
Yeah, it looked like their coach wanted to change things up here after that last goal given up.
Really good pressure put on by our Vikings.
Definitely, they've been playing good defense so far, and in the last few minutes, you've really seen the theme of the game has shifted between, for the first little while we were talking about it was pretty even. Ball was on both sides of the fields a lot, and now the Vikings have dominated possession here in the last few minutes.
It's great passing right now from the Vikings. You can see number 19, Brandon Lopez, that freshman again, making a cross-field switch to Isaac Barreja. Looks like Levi Hernandez running back for it.
You're absolutely right. Brandon Lopez, he's been super involved so far. Very impressive performance here in the home opener from the freshman.
Number 22, Alexis Cambreros, runs back, saves the ball. Mario Lopez coming out, the keeper. Good kick from Mario there.
Looks like it was number 25, Jacob Thorenson, taking it, but now Vikings have it back. Vasquez, ball goes out of bounds off of Devon Valley. So it'll be a throw in for...
Looks like number 2, George Uribe. Jorge Uribe will take it. He's a player playing up from JV today.
Yeah, good opportunity for him. He's a junior here, getting some experience up on varsity. Looks like the ball went out of bounds behind the Bishop Manogue goal, so they'll get a kick.
Again, it will be kicked by number 35, Dominic Chip, from the Bishop Manogue Miners.
Vikings looking to set it up here. It seems like so far, coming off of dead balls, Vikings have done a good job. They've usually gotten possession pretty quick of the ball. Their goal came off of a dead ball after the handball for Bishop Manogue.
Brandon Lopez putting pressure. Andrew Vasquez also joining him.
A lot of pressure defensively for the Vikings so far. This Levi Hernandez has it now.
Isaac Barrejo kicks it up to Levi. And it is called. Levi Hernandez appearing to knock over number 35, Dominic Chip there.
We'll have a stoppage here as Chip is still down on the field. Looks like he'll get up and walk it off now, though. he'll stay in the game.
Looks like he was holding his knee a little bit there.
Yeah, he hit the ground hard, but good to see him up on his feet. Vikings take it again off the kick.
Looks like Alonso Grajeda kicking it up.
Now Vasquez has it in the middle and dishes it off to Uribe. Vasquez again. Vasquez down the side. He'll get it back into the middle, and it's intercepted by Bishop Manouge. Looks like that.
They bring it up, and it's intercepted again by the Southall Vikings.
Really competitive here, and it seems like every time the Vikings have lost the ball, they've been able to get it right back. So Vikings have really dominated possession here within the last few minutes of the first half.
Brandon Lopez kicks it up. And it's a goal from your Southall Vikings. It looks like number 26, Oscar Mendoza.
Yeah, another great job by the Vikings. They've really shown great passing here in the second half of this first half. So
both goals from freshmen today.
Yeah, very impressive. Vikings are showing out their young talent here to begin this one.
Again, Oscar Mendoza being one of the powerhouse defenders on our varsity squad as a freshman shows a promising future for him on this team.
For sure. It's been great to see Brandon Lopez as well. Both freshmen, and they've both been super successful here tonight. You know, a lot of talent on both sides here, and especially young talent. As you said, both goals here tonight by the Vikings scored by freshmen, and then the Miners are out to a 4-0-1 league record with 7 freshmen on their squad. So this could look to become a rivalry in the next few years with a lot of young talent on both of these squads.
I just want to say it's pretty impressive. Number 6, Jimenez on South Tahoe team is playing with an injured arm.
Definitely. That takes a lot of grit to do, and very impressive that he's still out there despite that cast on his wrist.
It's very impressive. Anybody who plays with an injury has to basically protect it at all costs while focusing on the game. And it's not a very easy thing to do, especially in soccer.
You saw him in that last possession while he was guarding on the ball. He had that hand behind his back trying to protect it. You know, that's an extra step that not a lot of people would go through to be out there on the field. So very impressive from him.
You can see number 9, Andrew Vasquez, calling for the ball on the left side of the field. Kick goes up and is deflected by the Bishop Manogue Miners.
Looks like
comes back down.
That's Kieran McCormack in pursuit, but he loses it.
Alexis Cambrero stops him.
Vasquez has it on the give and go, but instead we'll give it to Uribe.
Looking to pass to Andrew Vasquez. Cuts to the middle, gets taken out. It's going to be a foul. You can see that sportsmanship again there, looking to help him up.
That's definitely been something that we've been able to notice so far, a lot of sportsmanship from both sides. This one's been competitive, but it hasn't been, you know, overly chippy or anything like that so far.
I know all these guys are happy to be on the South Tahoe field today, and welcomed by their home crowd. You can see a lot of parents, students, everybody down here. They look very excited to be watching their classmates play soccer.
Earn the 2-0 lead definitely helps here for the Vikings. Vasquez has it, but it's taken away. The Vikings will keep possession though. Looks like it's Levi Hernandez with it. Far side of the field. Looks like it's going to go out of bounds. Vikings will have a throw-in. Ball's up in the air. Vasquez will get it when it comes down. Ball's taken away.
Overshot.
On the far side of the field. It's going to go back out of bounds. Vikings will have another throw. thrown by number 4. No, ball's out of the back.
Another goal kick by Bishop Manouge, and the Vikings will look to regroup and come back with a scoring run.
The Bishop Manouge goalie, Holden Woodruff, has definitely been a lot more busy, had a lot more action going on than the Viking goalie, Mario Jimenez Lopez. Vikings have done a good job since those first couple minutes of really keeping the ball on the Bishop Manouge side of the field, and haven't really been threatened at all up to this point in the game in terms of giving up a goal.
Andrew Vasquez to Jorge Uribe.
You can see him protecting that cast as he dribbled the ball.
Number 6, Ian, is very impressive today.
For sure. He's been playing great so far.
You can see number 22, Alexis Cambreros, kicking it out to Jorge Uribe.
Right down where it should be. Jimenez. Just Jimenez.
Jimenez to Barejo. Barejo, big kick. Up to number 26, Oscar Mendoza. Mendoza looks to pressure, and it is out in the south tower. Minogue will look to take another throw in.
We've got 4:22 left here in this first half. Vikings are going to get it back. You know, it's really seemed like a theme so far that every time Bishop Minogue's had a throw-in or dead ball at all, Vikings have done a good job forcing a turnover pretty much as soon as the ball comes back into play.
It's very true. See Andrew Vasquez being pushed there by, looks like, number 23.
Caleb Richter. Now it looked like Uribe getting it back into the middle of the field. Minogue gets it back, and now Tahoe has it.
I think it's pretty impressive. Tahoe has a 1-1 overall record. But right now, the Miners have a pretty big lead in the Orville season right now, but the Tahoes are allowed to keep the ball on the Miners' side.
Yeah, Vikings have definitely been impressive so far, outplaying Minogue for sure up to this point, which you could say Vikings probably expected, but not many other people did. So
you can see Isaac Brejo bringing the ball up the field.
Impressive performance
to
so
Brandon
far for the
Lopez.
Vikings.
To Levi, oh, and it's overshot by number 17, Levi Hernandez.
Another shot on goal for the Vikings. They've done a good job on the Bishop Minogue side of the field, being able to create opportunities.
Again, you can see number 35 in Bishop Minogue, dominant chick down on the field. Looks like maybe fixing his shin guard, but having a few issues here.
Looks like he'll be all right.
The ref went over to check on him.
Play will be allowed to resume. Goalie kick here from Woodruff.
Woodruff has been pretty good with the goal kicks tonight, pretty accurate. Only a couple of them gone to our South Tower squad, and even then, our team's always looking to score.
That's definitely true. He's been accurate, and he's been very busy on that side. Good job there by Woodruff, being able to smother the ball and keep Tahoe from going up by 3.
Andrew Vasquez bringing the ball up to the goalie and trying to pursue it all the way in. See number 4, Jorge Uribe.
Another instance there of the Vikings getting a turnover immediately off of a goalie kick from Bishop Minogue.
Fancy pass there by number 26, Oscar Mendoza. Centered by number 26 again. And he looks to bring it in. Looks like number 4, Jorge Uribe, will bring it back again. Alexis Cambreros bringing it up for South Tower.
Now Vasquez has it.
Vasquez again with it, showing off his footwork.
It seems like every time Bishop Minogue's able to get possession of the ball, they lose it before they're able to get back across midfield. Vikings doing a really, really great job of, you know, even when they turn over the ball, they get it right back and keep the ball on that side of the field.
Alonzo Grajeda passes back to Mario Lopez, who kicks it up. And back out to Alonso.
Ball's lost. Out of bounds.
So it will be called out of bounds. That is number 6, Ian Jimenez.
Throw-in will be done by Ian Graytrix. You know, Graytrix for Bishop Manogue, he is a sophomore, but he was starting today, and he's one of the key parts of this team. Very young squad for Bishop Manogue.
Another mention, number 23, Caleb Richer, has had a few fancy passes today where he kind of shows off the control he has. It's not a thing you see every day in varsity soccer, but when you see it, it's very special.
Definitely impressive to watch. Got 2 minutes to go here on the clock.
You can see defender Alexis Cambreros coming up for support. Back to Alexis Cambreros. He'll cross it up to Levi. Up to number 26, Oscar Mendoza. And it's out of bounds for a Bishop Manogue goal kick.
Another one for Woodruff coming up here. Definitely been busy. Woodruff has had a lot of action there on that Bishop Manogue goal side. And Vikings have, as we've said, done a great job, as Mario Jimenez Lopez has not had a lot of action on their side of the field.
Brandon Lopez.
It's like
Back
offside's called there.
Now the South Tahoe team very questionable with that offsides call, but the refs did appear to see something there.
Bishop Manogue gets it again. Great tricks. Close defense played there, and the ball will be lost out of bounds, deflecting off of Uribe.
Uribe again, he's coming off of the JV squad playing up for varsity today, and he's had a lot of success.
Definitely, he's come in and he's been in for the majority of the game and done a great job.
All right, that'll be it for the first half. The score is 2-0 for your South Tahoe Vikings. The game looks very successful right now with the Vikings taking a huge lead, and we look to see them expand it in the next half.
Looked like a dominant half for the Vikings there. You know, they really had possession of the ball almost the whole time. So they'll look to replicate that through the second half, as, you know, they couldn't have really asked for any better of the first half.
Alright, you can see the Miners going over to huddle, and you can see your South Tahoe Vikings on the bench getting ready for the second half. Hopefully we can see a few players that haven't played today, especially senior number 3, Ethan Brickovich.
Yeah, he's a dedicated program guy, and we'll see if he gets into the game in the second half. So, with just a little bit to go here in halftime, we're going to step away, but we will be back in a little bit. Stay with us. Vikings up 2-0. Welcome back for the second half of this soccer match here. We've got the Vikings up 2-0 over the Bishop Manogue Miners. Really dominant first half for the Vikings, and they'll look to replicate that and come away with a win here in the second half. Play resumes here, and one of the things that we'll have to look for through the second half, Bishop Manogue, I'm sure, in their huddle during halftime were really talking over how they plan to get the ball out of their zone and keep possession a little longer, because the Vikings, for the first couple minutes it was pretty even, but after that Vikings dominated the ball. They had a lot of shots on the goal and a lot of action on that side of the field. So if Bishop Manogue wants any chance to come back here, they're going to have to figure out how to change that.
You can already see the energy amped here. You can see number 17, Levi Hernandez, get some good pressure. You can see number 35, Dominic Chip, who had he had a hard fall and a few technical injuries just coming back into that first half, but he looks energized and back up.
Good to see that he's okay after a couple of falls that he took.
I think Sao Paulo did switch goalies from Mario Lopez to Luis Carrillo.
I think it's quite impressive that the Miners have such tiny little players, but they're so aggressive.
Yeah, they're all over the place, really doing whatever they can to scratch back into this game.
You can see Isaac Barrero bring it up.
Looks like he's going to get a shot here. Tries to center it, though, and loses it. Vikings get it back, though.
Kennedy scored. Looks like number 6, Ian Jimenez.
That was a great job there. Looks like the Bishop Manogue guys overran the ball, and Jimenez was right there to take it and put the Vikings up 3-0. So Vikings really in the driver's seat here.
And Jimenez is a sophomore, so that is another promising goal for the South Tower Vikings. You can see 2 freshmen and a sophomore scoring today. No seniors, no juniors. It's been all younger core. It's really cool to see.
Tons of young talent showing out here. Vikings are really proving why they should be competitive for years to come in this division.
You can see number 35, Dominic Chip, taking the ball. Passes over to the sideline.
that was another instance, on that last goal. Vikings were able to just get out and run. That's what's happened a lot here tonight is, Vikings get possession and they're able to get back behind the defense line of Bishop Minogue. And, once they're have some room to run, they're just beating Bishop Minogue to the spots and getting a lot of opportunities on the offensive end.
We haven't seen senior number 8, Miguel Galicia, yet, but we're hoping to see him this half. He is coming back from that groin strain, so it could be a little hard for him to get back in. Right now, you can see Alonso Grajeda passing over the sideline.
Yeah, it'll definitely be something to watch to see if Miguel Sanchez is able to get into the game here. He's one of the leaders, one of the captains for this team as he's a senior, and we don't know. Maybe before the game he might have felt that groin tighten up again, but we'll see if he is able to get in here.
You can see number 9, Ian Jimenez. Looks like Sao Tahoe squad thought he got pushed down by number 35, Dominic Chip, but the ref appears to be pushing it off.
Yep, no call there, so play will go on. More action here from Holden Woodruff, the goalie for Bishop Minogue. He was very active in that first half, really moving and had a lot of action going, lots of goal kicks, and a bunch of times he had to try and save the ball with a lot of shots on goal. So he's been very active, and overall he did a decent job, despite the 2 goals and now the third here in the second half.
I agree with that.
He was staying competitive, and really I think that these 3 goals are more to blame the defense line for Bishop Minogue than the goalie himself.
Through ball from Isaac Barrejo, unsuccessful, but tap-in attempt by Jorge Uribe.
Looks like we've actually got a change at goalie for Bishop Minogue. That's actually number 46, Gabriel Kovac now, a junior for Bishop Minogue in the goal.
Alright, it's going to be played in, and you can see Axe pass it back. Alonso Grajeda, back to our goalkeeper for the Sao Tahoe Vikings, Luis Correa. He kicks it up. Header by number 22 on Bishop Minogue.
Rare opportunity for Minogue here with the ball on the Vikings side of the field.
They look to be passing better this half as well.
Definitely they've done a better job here at least than they did in the first half, and that was definitely key if they wanted any chance to get back into this game. They're going to need to improve the passing and cut down on turnovers. As we speak, there's another turnover.
Steal by Brandon Lopez. Levi Hernandez fighting for the ball here. Back to Levi. Levi look up and attempt to score. Pass over the center. Unsuccessful. Minogue will take it outside.
Hernandez is fighting for it still, though. Great possession here from Hernandez.
Hernandez showing off the ball skill there.
Ball deflected out of bounds off of Ian. Great tricks.
While watching this game, it's been pretty entertaining so far. You can see Bishop Minogue pick up the energy this half. I really think the elevation might have got to him. You could definitely tell they were fatigued in the first half and kind of overall.
That's something that tends to happen when visiting opponents come here to Tahoe. They're usually never ready for that elevation. It's pretty hard to breathe, and it winds up getting to a lot of teams. I agree with you. It looked like we saw a lot of that in the first half. Guys with their hands on their knees and just looking a little gassed. So they've come out with some more energy here in the second half, and I think especially after that third goal for the Vikings, they're playing with a little bit of desperation now, knowing that if they're not the next ones to score, this one's pretty much over.
And again, like you said, if they don't score soon, this one's pretty much over. Right now, they're looking to show off the passing. Number 35, Dominic Chip, comes up, but he's unsuccessful. He is the right back, so he better hustle back and try to cover. Because our Sao Tahoe Vikings are looking to score, and so far they've had 2 successful attempts.
That looked like another example there from Bishop Minogue on that last possession of they just look discoordinated. They don't look like they're on the same page. Errant passes, and they just don't look like they're together and being able to read what they're doing. Another one there as the pass goes out of bounds, so Vikings will get a throw in. The Vikings have just shown a lot of coordination on the offensive end. They look like they're all together playing on the same page, and it's been a very different story for Manouge as they haven't been able to keep possession of the ball because of that.
You know, just knowing from past years, Kai, I know that you've played on the soccer team. What is it like to just actually watch and have to be a spectator instead?
It's pretty painful. I mean, I wish I was out there playing with the guys. Most of them are either friends from other sports or just childhood soccer teams. A few special mention, senior Alonzo Grajeda right here on the defense. He's one of my favorite defensive players I've ever played with. He's definitely very motivated, and he kind of brings up that energy. If you fall down, he's going to be that guy there to pick you up and be on your side. You can see the South Tahoe Vikings going for a goal here, picked up by the goalie, number 46, Gabriel Kovac.
You know, like you mentioned about Alonzo, that seems to be a theme for this team. The Vikings are, you know, a lot of chemistry out there on the field, and you're definitely able to see that. That seems like one of the big differences between these two teams is the Vikings are just playing together, and, you know, Bishop Manouge just seems like they're all discoordinated this entire night.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I just see them during school and stuff, and they all look like a family.
Great to see.
You can see Levi Hernandez. Levi's also one of those guys that's going to be there for you. Knowing him from past teams, no matter what sport it is, he's that guy to bring up the energy. You can see a lot of them here. I couldn't list them all right now, but pretty much everybody here is just looking to have fun, be serious, and hopefully take our team to state this year.
Definitely. I mean, they've shown if they can put up performances like they have tonight, they are definitely capable of that.
Levi Hernandez brings it to the middle, taps it, and it's going to be a goal for number 17, Levi Hernandez.
He did it all himself, brought it up. Looked like the goalie, Gabriel Kovac, was able to get the stop originally, but, you know, Hernandez kept fighting, and he winds up with the goal. Vikings go up 4-0 as they continue to pad their lead, and, you know, Bishop Manouge has got to be feeling like they're in trouble here.
It looks like South Tahoe's going to go for a few substitutions here. Looks like Jorge Uribe, Levi Hernandez, and Brandon Lopez coming out. And you can see senior Miguel Galicia come in for his first appearance this game. He's looking to make a big comeback right now. It's really good to see him back on the field.
Definitely great to see him out there. This is his first game of the season. He's coming off a strained groin injury, and, you know, he's fought hard to get back, and, you know, now he's back out on the field with his teammates. So I'm sure he's loving it, and his teammates are also very happy to see him back out there.
Again, that's exactly true. I mean, being one of the captains, it's definitely like a sense of leadership to have both of your team leaders out there on the field with you. It makes you feel empowered, kind of supported, and heavily contributed by them.
Yeah, I'm also really excited to see Miguel just on the field as well. He's such a great player. He's very sweet, very kind, and he's always super positive, so it's really nice to see that on the field.
As if the Vikings could have more team chemistry out there tonight. You know, they've really looked like they're together, and having Miguel back out there on the field will only help that.
That's another player I want to highlight right now. I've known Miguel since we were 5 years old playing AYSO soccer, you know. Knowing him for so long, you can kind of get like a sense of friendship and leadership from him. I know his entire life he's been one of the best players I've ever seen, so it's really nice to see him back on the field for this varsity squad.
Definitely great. I mean, he's worked hard to get back out there, and now that hard work's paying off as he's out there. We've got 28:30 to go here in the second half. Vikings will get it.
Defense trying to bring it up. Looks like the pass to the outside.
So far here in the second half, it's really been the same story as the first with, you know, Vikings have just dominated possession, and Bishop Manouge just hasn't had the ball enough to have an opportunity to score. I mean, really, when you look at it as a whole, this entire match, there just hasn't been any opportunities for Bishop Manouge, whereas Tahoe has had the ball on Bishop's side of the field and a lot of shots on goal, just way more opportunities, you know, and Vikings haven't been able to convert every single one, but they've been able to have so many opportunities that they're out to a 4-0 lead here and in complete control of the game.
You can see number 16, Salvador Arias, bringing it up. He's a big hustler. He's coming at. He's a junior. He's looking good this game. And you can see Isaac Brejo and Miguel Galicia kind of pushing each other back on the field. You can see that friendship connection there. You can also see right here, number 23 on the Sao Paulo squad. I'm not sure about the name on him. You can also see number 18, Alexander Avina.
Yeah, Vikings have a lot of depth here. It looks like that they're finally at the point they're going to be making a couple of subs here. 4-0 lead. They're in complete control of this game where, you know, they can put in some guys if they feel the need to. That's definitely something that, you know, the Vikings are looking to play for. Get out to a lead, you know, like this, then you can get some guys off their feet and get some fresh legs in there to finish this one.
20, Alonso Grajeda with the throw-in. Isaac Brejo with the tap-up. Miguel Galicia comes into pressure, but it gets kicked back. Again, it does look like maybe...
Looks like that's Antonio Ojeda Ahonima down on the field for the Bishop Manouge Miners. Ojeda's up now.
Seems to be walking to the bench. Injury substitution for the Miners.
Looks like coming in for him will be number 44, Devin Valley.
Looks like it'll be a kick for the Manouge Miners. Number 43 in Graytrix.
You know, I think one thing that you could take away from this match so far is you know, Vikings have a lot more seniors and upperclassmen on the field than Bishop Manouge has. You know, Bishop Manouge with 4 starters in their lineup as freshmen. They just haven't shown a lot of experience out there, and you know, it's been an ugly one so far. Vikings have definitely been dominant, and if the Vikings can continue this play into their future matches, you know, they could be in a really good spot for this season.
You can see Miguel Galicia had his first couple touches there. He pressured the ball, but he finally got his first couple touches, weaved through a few guys, and you can see he's already enjoying being back. I can see from here he's got a big smile on his face, and he's excited.
Definitely, you know, always coming off of an injury for any guy, it's very exciting to get back out there because you know he had to work very hard to get to this point. So.
Yeah, I really think that just the teamwork and the positivity and encouragement on the field is just so much better with him on the team, on the field.
Looks like we had a substitution on our team. It looks like number 3, Ethan Borikovic, is in. I gave him a special mention earlier. That's one of the seniors we were looking to see. Knowing Ethan from a young age in soccer, he's very devoted, and I'm looking forward to see him get his first few touches.
Yeah, if there's one way to describe Ethan Borikovic, it's definitely devotion. He's a good program guy, and it's good to see him getting in for some action here. 24 minutes to go with the Vikings having a 4-0 lead.
You can see Alonso Grajeda kick it up. You can see Ethan Borikovic coming to pressure with Salvador Arias, and back up to Salvador. He'll look to keep it in, and it's out. It is the South Tower throw-in.
Gosh, just such the excitement that Ethan's on the field now, huh?
If you go to South Tower High, you know how beloved Ethan Borikovic is.
Definitely, you know, you can sort of feel it in the stands. Everybody's excited. Ethan's in here getting some action.
He's a great student and also a devoted soccer player, so it's really good to see him on the field.
A couple of really great subs to see come into the game here in the last few minutes between Miguel Galicia and Ethan Borikovic.
I was hoping tonight we would possibly get all seniors on the field at once, but unfortunately Jackson King is out with an injury. Hopefully we'll see him soon in another boys soccer broadcast, but no promises as of now.
You know Jackson, you know, he's very dedicated, so he'll be
Yes.
working as hard as he can to get back on the field as soon as he can. So there's no doubt about that.
Jackson's also a very good soccer player. Pretty much knowing all these guys from a young age, you can see Jackson was always the one that made soccer fun, enjoyable, and something that you wanted to do.
You know,
For a
it
while.
is definitely impressive that the Vikings have been able to play this well with Jackson on the bench with that injury. He's one of the key contributors to this team, so
He
for them
is.
to be able to play through
Mhm.
him being out and, still have this dominant of a game so far up to this point, very impressive, and it really shows off the depth that they have, and that could definitely win them some games in the future.
And as the sun sets through the trees, you can see every player kind of getting a feeling of relief, feel of cool, calmness on the field. And as soon as that sun goes down, the temperature drops by a lot. So definitely helps with a boost of stamina.
It's been a warm one up to this point, and now that that sun's down, it's going to get chilly pretty quick here on the field down at
gonna
South
be-
Tahoe High School.
It's going to be out by the Miners and a throw in by Sao Tahoe. Salvador Arias throw it in. Miguel Galicia will bring it up. Waves through a couple players, brings it to the corner, and attempts to cross. It'll be out of Manouge and a corner kick for our Vikings.
We got 21:08 to go here in the second half. Still a 4-0 lead for the Vikings as they have absolutely dominated this one up to this point. If you're just joining us, I'm Bruce Kuntz here with Kai Preston and Juju Hancock as we're here with the Thundercast of this boys soccer varsity game.
It's nice to be back, folks. We just needed to announce the game and give you guys a sense of connection, even if you are watching from YouTube.
Definitely we want to thank everyone who's tuned in and is still with us up to this point. It's really great to be back here broadcasting boys soccer and, especially great to come back with a dominant game like this for the Vikings.
Looks like a kick up from goalkeeper Luis Carrillo. Salvador Arias pursuing the ball, and it looks like it is going to be a foul.
Arias got a little bit physical there coming after the ball, and he was called for it.
Looked like there was a few pushing exchanges, but Salvador being the stronger push, and not going to get down.
Just under 20 minutes left in the second half.
Ethan Barikovic up top, looking to pressure the ball.
I don't know about you, but I really think that soccer really just is like dance, You really use your feet a lot and you're working around.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Judy, but
I think
that was a good comparison for feet-wise. I think they have the same skill. In my opinion, soccer players are a little bit more elegant, but it can be
Your humble soccer player opinion.
exactly.
you're just having a
It's
biased
very humble.
opinion, that's all.
Looks like it's going to be a foul committed by South Tahoe.
One thing's for sure, both sports take talent.
Exactly.
That's very true.
Kick will be taken here by Caleb Richter.
That was a good kick up. You can see Bishop getting it back.
Second half so far, as we've said, much like the first half, in that there just has not been very much action on this side of the field. Bishop Manouge almost no time possessing the ball.
You can see South Tahoe keeper Luis Correa.
That was a little bit
Yeah.
of a mistake there, but he didn't get burned for it.
A little too strong of a touch. Comes up, number 8, Miguel Galicia, bring it down the sideline. Looking up to Salvador Arias, but looking to also weave by Bishop Manouge players. Salvador looking to Isaac. Isaac looking for Miguel. And he gets it. Bringing it up. Oh,
Ball's going to go out of the back.
it's going to be a goal kick for the Miners.
Vikings, even though that one went out and is going to wind up with a goal kick, that's another instance of, those kind of runs and possessions that Vikings were able to get up the field pretty quick, pretty dominantly, and the Miners just haven't had that really at all in this one, and that's been the difference. Vikings have just been able to put things together like that, make opportunities that the Miners have not.
Yeah, you can see number 8, Miguel Galicia, coming down the field with the ball. And looking for the pass. Alonso Grajeda is there for him. Touches it back and is unsuccessful out of bounds. It looks like Alonso's looking for a big play there. Sometimes you got to go for the short play or the back play to the goalkeepers. You can see the South Tyler squad almost scoring. The ball bounces out of the gate and back onto the field. You can see South Tyler getting ready for a corner kick. Looks like it is 26. Oscar Mendoza taking the kick. It's over. Unsuccessful attempt for the Vikings.
$16:41 left in the second half as we play the rest of this one out. Vikings with a 4-0 lead, in definite control of this one.
Andrew Vasquez over to Ian Jimenez. Back to Alonso Grajeda. He chips it up, goes to get it. He plays very aggressive. He's very into the game, and that's what you want to see in soccer, is that aggressive play style.
Great job there by Grajeda to keep the ball away from Kieran McCormack, number 22 for the Miners, who was in quick pursuit.
You can see Andrew Vasquez pursuing the ball here. Miguel Galicia bringing it up the sideline. Looking for Ethan Brajkovic on the big play. Chips it up to Salvador Arias. And center. Unsuccessful. He gets it back. Tries to bring it out to Miguel. Through ball to Andrew Vasquez. Brings it out back to the center. And it is an unsuccessful shot attempt for the South Tyler Vikings.
Looked like the ball deflected there off of Caleb Richter as he got in the way. You know, Caleb Richter, he's been involved tonight. One of the better performances for the Miners. He is a sophomore, and, you know, he's had a decent performance tonight. In possible positive from him in a game of a lot of negatives for Bishop Manouge.
It's very true. Now that the sun is down, it is passing the trees. I think all the players are kind of having that sense of relief. It's not too hot anymore, especially on that turf. It does heat up pretty fast.
Beautiful weather right now.
Ethan Brajkovic looking to keep it in. He has a successful keeping attempt to Andrew Vasquez, but the ball is out for a Miners throw-in. The ball never went in, so it is a South Tyler throw-in and a substitution for the Miners.
Three subs coming in for Bishop Manouge. 14:35 to go. Vikings still with a 4-0 lead. Looks like play's ready to resume, and the throw-in from the Vikings is successful.
See number 35, Dominic Chip, coming to the forward position now from right back. Looks like he is playing striker or center mid.
Collision there, and the ball is lost out of bounds. Physical play there between Devon Valley and the Viking goalie Luis Carrillo.
You can see all the Vikings players looking to reorganize. You can see Ethan Brajkovic out there in the striker position. You can see Miguel Galicia on his right. As soon as they start striking, you can kind of see Miguel dribble up the sideline and look for a big play. We've seen that quite a few times in the past couple of minutes. While he dribbles up, you can see Andrew Vasquez carry from behind, and that's pretty much their strategy right now. Just teamwork and knowing that they're there for each other.
You know, even though Bishop Manouge is down big in this one, I'm sure in these last 13 minutes they're looking to, you know, maybe get on the board, put together some sort of positive to take from this game, and, you know, get out of here without being shut out. So you can see they're still giving full effort on the field, you know, looking to scrape anything across that they can here in the last few minutes of this one.
With 13 minutes even left, you can see 4-0 Vikings still. All goals have been scored by people with more than 1 year left. You can see 2 freshmen scoring, 1 sophomore, and 1 junior.
Impressive
see-
show of talent from the Vikings in terms
You
of.
can see Miguel Galicia up the sideline showing off his footwork.
You're good. You know,
Miguel-
the Vikings have done a great job tonight, especially the young guys, really proving why this program is looking to stay competitive for many years to come.
Miguel was looking for that ball back, but it was an unsuccessful connection. It looks like it's out of bounds here for a goal kick by number 46, Gabriel Kovac.
Kovac's done a decent job in the goal in this half. You know, I think it's a similar story to Holden Woodruff in the goal in the first half for the Miners. I mean, they've just had so many opportunities and so many shots on goal. At some point, they can't stop them all.
You can see defender Alonso Grajeda taking a good step in front of the Bishop Manogue defender there, and you can see the freshman coming up the field.
Good job again by goalie Luis Carrillo for the Vikings.
You see number 10, Brian Mariscal coming up. He is a freshman and he showed great pressure tonight and kind of just digs into the ball. You can also see a lot of defenders rushing back. Can't exactly see the number, but I want to give a special mention to that play right there. That was a unsuccessful slide tackle attempt by Bishop Manogue offenders.
That was a culmination of really how the entire game's been so far. You know, even when Bishop Manogue gets a fast break opportunity, you know, it just gets shut down by good defending from the Vikings.
You can see the ball going over the top here. Salvador Arias and Miguel Galicia coming in for a close. Looks like we will get a substitution here. I wonder who they will pull out. Looks like they're going to bring back in number 2, Alexis Rosas. And number 26, Oscar Mendoza.
It was Alonso Grajeda heading to the bench there.
Alonso showed great hustle tonight and definite devotion on the field. You can see him kind of feeling that sense of practice, I guess, paying off and being in the game.
Definitely a great performance from
You can see
Grajeda tonight.
The Miners making a push downfield. Number 35, Dominic Chip rushing. Pulls back, looking for a pass. He'll go back to a teammate, and the Vikings will show great pressure on the ball here. Our Vikings have played very aggressive tonight. They're not afraid of getting hit. They're looking to win this game at all costs. I mean, it is 4-0, so it obviously has paid off. Coming in with Bishop Manogue having a 4-2 record and us having a 1-1-1 record, you can kind of see everything paying off, especially without Miguel Galicia, our captain, being in the last few games.
Yeah, Bishop Manogue coming in with that 4-0-1. I mean, coming in without a loss. This is just a very impressive performance from the Vikings tonight. Not a lot of people expected this. I mean, the Vikings have just come out and really from the beginning to the end, absolute dominance from South
You can
Tahoe.
see Salvador Arias going for the ball here. He is jumping over the fence for the ball. That shows devotion to win this game. He knows he wants to keep going.
Vikings are ready to get this one over with.
You can see Andrew Vasquez and Ethan Berkovich up top moving around. You can see Miguel Galicia taking the touch back to number 26, Oscar Mendoza. Back up to number 23. He's looking for a big play up the field. It looks like he does have Alexis Rosas on that left side, but he'll look for Miguel Galicia here. Miguel showing off his footwork again and showing how coordinated he is in the field, knowing his position, where he is, and how to play.
Looks like it's Alexis Camberos in pursuit here. And, the Viking backmen and defensemen have done a great job tonight. That was another instance there. They just put out full effort and, they just flat out beat the Miners to the loose balls and either get it out of bounds or take possession back. I mean, the Miners just have been shut down on the offensive side with really no opportunities to score tonight.
They're not giving up on the ball, and especially on the other team. You can see number 35, Dominic Chip, coming down the field. He is very fast. He kind of shows off his speed, but Alexis Camberos is there every time to beat him.
It's been an interesting battle on the outside there, for sure.
You can definitely see our Viking defenders having a strong victory over these Bishop Manogue strikers, though, and it is very nice to see classmates, friends, anything like that. When you see them do good in a game of any type, it's really cool.
For sure, and I think it's been a combination both of, the Vikings have obviously, they deserve every bit of credit, and their defensemen for really doing a great job tonight of shutting down the offense for Bishop Manogue, but at the same time, Bishop Manogue has really not been able to create anything for themselves.
Exactly.
They've just looked disconnected, lots of errant passes and miscommunications, and, they're going to have a lot to go over before their next matchup as
I think so too.
they prepare and try and fix some of the obvious holes and discrepancies in their game that Tahoe has exposed here tonight.
You can see 7 minutes even left on the clock. It is second half if you're just joining us, and it is 4-0 for our South Tahoe Vikings. You can see our Vikings helping out, giving the Bishop Manogue Miners the extra ball from their goal, passing it up the sideline so we can resume gameplay. We did have a couple substitutions where Alonzo Grajeda went out, and we had number 26, Oscar Mendoza, coming in. Oscar is a freshman. He showed great devotion tonight, scoring, and Ethan Burikovich with the chest there. You can kind of see everybody show off their own skills, but in a team-like manner where they're not being extra, they're not showing like anything for the crowd. They're basically focused on each other, where to be for the other person, and how to support them overall.
Yeah, the only thing the Vikings have been thinking about tonight is getting the win, and that's really showed with the togetherness that they've had and chemistry on the field.
Exactly.
They've all just played their role and nothing more.
You can see it here again, number 35 Dominic Chip coming up, and it is saved by number 0, Luis Carrillo, and that was a strong battle there. Looks like number 35 Dominic Chip went to kick and went for a shot. He did end up kicking goalie number 0, Luis Carrillo, but it was a good save.
That was a great job by Carrillo, though. That was probably the best opportunity that the Miners have had to score in this entire match. And Carrillo did a good job there, shutting down back-to-back shots on goal.
You can see another speed battle, too, between Chip and Cambreros going down the field. You can see another one here. We're going to have the ball come towards the South Tahoe goal. South Tahoe's looking to defend their shutout.
Definitely, that's probably something that the Vikings are thinking about right now. There's always a bit of pride that comes with shutting out another team, and especially at home here, with the crowd cheering for you. That definitely is something that they're looking to get out of here with tonight.
It's going to be a Bishop Manogue corner kick. You can see Manogue lines up in the very back for their corner kicks, and you can kind of see they're trying to regroup, get together, and confuse our defense and team overall. As he kicks, they all strike in, and it is too long. Recovered by Luis Carrillo and kicked up. We don't have anyone in the front position right now. There's Andrew Vasquez on that left side looking to pass.
It's like it'll be Burikovich in pursuit here.
Ethan Burikovich going up. Salvador Arias bringing it up the field.
Good job there by the Manogue defender. Looks like
seemed like a few South Tahoe players on the bench thought it was a handball, but the ref says clean play. It's going to be thrown for the Vikings to Miguel Galicia. He's going to take the ball up. Dribble past the defenders. Come in. And it's going to be an unsuccessful shot attempt. You could see him kind of playing with the defenders there, showing off his footwork again.
Impressive ball skills there from Galicia. We're just under 4 minutes to go here. Another goal kick for the Miners. In the last couple minutes, you've seen Miners have finally gotten a little bit going on offense, but hasn't converted into a goal still. So with just about 3.5 minutes to go, they're still trying to get out of here without a shutout. 4-0 lead, though, for the Vikings in the driver's seat.
Ethan Burikovich pursues the ball on the top. Salvador Arias comes up on. Recovered by number 46, Gabriel Kovac.
Manogue has it now. Looks like it's number 22, Kieran McCormack.
Goes off the head of number 35, Dominic Chip, and their feet get tangled up. Chip will get taken down. He's hit the floor a lot tonight. wouldn't be surprised if he's in some pain tomorrow. He has been putting everything on this game, though.
Yep, he's going to have some bruises, but he's definitely the kind of player to leave it all on the field, and, he's done a great job with that effort tonight, so, that's always good to see.
Ethan Berkovich with the fancy footwork, passed it back but unsuccessful. Looks like a through pass up for Bishop Minogue. It will be recovered by Luis Carrillo. Kicked out by our goalkeeper. Back up the field. Looks like the goalies will basically trade kicks with Luis Carrillo to number 46 for the Miners, Gabriel Kovac.
Just as we're wrapping up here in this one, we've got just about 2 minutes left, and, we want to say thank you for tuning in. This has definitely been a great performance by the Vikings here, and, great to see, always at home game, you always want to see your team go out and dominate for the home crowd. And that's definitely what the Vikings have done here tonight, and they're going to be very proud of this win going forward, and this could be one that really energizes their season and gets them going.
I do agree with that. You can see Andrew Vasquez kind of get the touch there, but it was kicked out by Bishop Minogue. Throw in successful. It looks like they're just kind of trying to run the timeout, take the 4-0 win, and be proud of themselves here. I definitely think their coach, when they come out, will have some strong encouragement for them for the next game. Keep it going. They're looking right now. It looks like they're going to end Bishop Minogue's 3-game streak. And that is very impressive.
Definitely. I mean, Minogue coming in here on a 3-game winning streak, and they were playing really good soccer. And for the Vikings to have an absolute show of strength and dominance tonight, very, very impressive with Minogue coming in on a hot streak like they were.
Looks like South Tahoe will be passing the ball up for a Miners throw-in. Pass up will be recovered by Andrew Vasquez with the first touch. Looks like number 26, Oscar Mendoza, dribbling up the field, looking for a big play. He plays through to number 2, Alexis Rosas, unsuccessful.
We're just in the extra time here, so playing it out until the whistle is blown, and then this one will be over.
It's been a really good game with a couple players coming back. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see senior number 7, Jackson King, with an ankle injury, but we did get to see number 8, Miguel Galicia, coming back from an injury. And
definitely good to see, Miguel coming back from his groin strain, and Jackson will be working hard to get back out on the field. And once that can happen, the Vikings will be back at full strength with their lineup.
It's also just fun to see your school friends and classmates play together, especially when they're so connected. And Miguel Galicia with the shot and the score. In his first game back, he gets a goal in the extra stoppage time. It is incredible to see him come back in such a strong way. And the ref has called time. The final score will be 5-0, your South Tower Vikings.
Great job tonight by the Vikings. That was awesome to see by Miguel Galicia to come out in his first game back and score a goal just before the whistle blows. So Vikings will get out of here with a 5-0 shutout over the Bishop Minogue Miners. Absolute show of strength and just a great game for the Vikings. So this will be one that they'll try and replicate in their future games. So anyway, thank you for joining us. I'm Bruce Kuntz here with Kai Preston and Juju Hancock. We're going to sign off. We will be back on the air tomorrow for varsity football here, so make sure you're here for that. Game time will be 7 o'clock, and we will be on the air then. So we hope to see you then. And for now, Vikings, great game here tonight. Come away with a 5-0 win over Bishop Minogue. Thank you for joining us.
And have a good night.
Go Vikings!